slow, he this, he that. Because on fight night, you never know how you're going to line up with somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say I can beat Lara. Well, I think I can beat Lara, but I'm not going to say, I could beat Lara just because Hurd beat Lara. I mean, because Hurd beat Lara. Styles make fights. Yo, I was a 7-1 underdog, bro. They shit all over me for the past 3 years. All kinds of memes and shit on social media and yo, you know, brother, I turn it off. Let me tell you something, right? I knew it didn't happen for a reason. Everything happened for a reason. I knew after I lost, I just said I'm gonna just take some time and go back to the drum. I ain't get all depressed. A lot of these nut ass boxing media. That's all they talked about. Oh, with the Charlo with this, I'm like, yo, that fight happened 3 years ago, bro. Like, God, I had 4 fights since then.
They let it go now.
They ain't gonna let it go. Now they ain't got no choice. But I had 4 fights since then. You gonna just keep bringing Charlo up? It's like they wanted me to, did you get depressed? Fuck no, I didn't get depressed.
You got back to the drawing board.
I just got back to the drawing board.
Basically, you live and learn, brother.
Absolutely, it's life. Boxing is getting ruined these days because every time somebody take a loss, it's the end of their career. And it's because of the boxing media. I'm being serious. Y'all gonna have to tighten up. I'm not talking specifically. Yo, I'm talking about just boxing media in general. Just Tony Harrison got clipped twice. He the only person that picked me too. That's my guy. After he beat Jamel, because Jamel can't beat him. It's a bad style matchup. At least I think so. We're gonna unify and make some big money. Huh? I don't think he could beat him. I think he got bad. It's a bad style matchup.
What were you telling him in the ring? I heard you started to get a little, felt like you got a little confident.
I don't remember. I was just talking shit because they let me know, like, motherfucker, you ain't stronger than me. You're not better than me. You can't jab better than me. I got a chin. Motherfucker, I'm taking all your hard shots. Like, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
At what point in the fight?
Let's bump. Let's bump.
At what point in the fight did you know you could win the inside?
I knew that one before I even got in the fight.
No, we talked about, but there's a physical moment.
I'm physically strong, and I'm from Philadelphia. Y'all don't understand. Yo, bro. I'm not trying to be cocky. I'm from Philadelphia. You gotta tell the guys to box. Like, whoa, break it up. Y'all brawling too much. I do this. I'm from the city of Joe Frazier and Matthew Saad Muhammad and Carl Dargan. Motherfuckers can fight, man. You know what I'm saying? This kid just hit the scene. You know what I mean? I'm not taking that away from him. He's a hell of a fighter. But everybody just shit on me so bad, man. They probably feel dumb now.
Everything they said he was.
He is everything they said. He is. He real. But I just had a better game plan, and I believe I'm the better fighter, and I proved it. I'm a better man. He's a great fighter. He a dog too. But I did it in front of his hometown.
Get that motherfucker in the crowd.
What I tell you at the press conference about coming here? What I say I was gonna be after I leave here? You remember? I said I was gonna be a legend. I said, man, I come here as one thing. I said, that's legendary shit. You know what I'm saying?
Did that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, one interesting thing about the attempt to be against fighters that take a loss. Back then, fighters would take an L, becomes a better fighter. We've seen Harrison take L's, he became a champion.
No doubt about it.
The situation today, you became a champion. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Is this like the first step where boxing could possibly become better in terms of, doesn't matter the record?
Well, I think the record does matter. You can't have a guy 10-10 fighting for a world title. Okay. But I think to a degree, yeah, for sure, right? I think to a degree, boxing got to tighten up. It's not just boxing, not just the boxing media, it's the networks, it's the commentating. The commentating is so bad these days. What they do is they persuade the viewers with bad commentating. And the casuals, because 90% of people that's watching boxing don't know what they're watching. You know what I'm saying? So if you get a dude on there, Ray Mancini was running around saying, I'm picking Hurd. I'm like, damn, nobody even asked you, bro. You're supposed to be neutral.
Hurd, what's the other boy commentating? You say Mancini picked Mancini.
He fights just like him. He like fighters that fight him. But still, but if you're a commentator, you're supposed to be non-biased. You know what I mean? That's his name, Mancini.
No, I'm talking about the boy be commentating, him and his son out of Ohio. They pick Hurd too.
I don't care if nobody pick him, but I just think that if you're a part of boxing media, you have to be non-biased, especially Sean Porter. I ain't gonna talk. I ain't for sure. Look at his style, no doubt about it. But I ain't trying to bash nobody or like throw it in nobody's face. But I just think that boxing media gotta be a little more cognizant of, especially when they're hired by huge networks like Fox, and Fox gotta curve them too. Like, yo, bro, We can't put on a bunch of no hope fights, like 90-10 fights. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna show 50-50 fights, so you gotta have 50-50 commentating. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. Boxing gotta tighten up. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that chip on the shoulder is part of your engine? If you got 8 cylinders, maybe that's 3 or 4 of your cylinders. Maybe you need that.
Man, I'm so hungry, man. I've been so underrated for so long. Coming out the amateurs, like I said before, ain't nobody want me, bro. I was in a shitty contract with Gary Shaw. He was fighting me once every 8 months. Al got me out that contract, and I've been rolling ever since. But even still, I still feel like I'm underrated. I lost, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. I've been all kinds of people tagging me, Charlo this and uppercut that, and I just took it all on the chin. You know what I mean? It's the cutter of the law, man. I can't, and I ain't even. I just took it on the chin, went back to the gym, and I just kept working.
Where do you find solace? Where's your peace?
For my kids and my family. You know what I mean? Yeah, my kids and my family for sure. You know what I mean? So I just kept working, man. I just knew, bro. I'm one of the. I don't know. I can't tell you 10 fighters in the world that's more skilled than me. I can't. I'm not being cocky. I'm being honest. I showed it tonight. I can't name 10 fighters in the world that's more skilled than me. And I knew that even coming here, I knew I could make it so clean where they couldn't rob me. I didn't know I was going to get knocked. I didn't expect to knock him down because they supposedly got a solid chin. But that's only relative to who punching you. You know what I'm saying?
Was it nice thing?
At the end of the 12th round with the belt round, was there any concerns about maybe a possibly the judges robbing you, knowing that there's been a lot of controversy in the sports?
Slight concern, I ain't gonna lie, it was. I'm in his hometown, and he did fight his butt off. He's a great fighter. I don't want to act like he was some walk in the park, as you see my face all knotted up. Correct. But I won the fight. It was clean, and the judges did the right thing. 115, 112. No, I'm not criticizing. It's a little bit tight.
I had him winning 4 rounds, man.
You said you had him winning 4 rounds?
I had him winning 4 rounds.
Plus a knockdown, so that was 116, 111.
Yeah, I had him winning 4 rounds. That was it. You had to hear me. I was the loudest one in the stands.
We just talked to Jarret Hurd dad.
I was about to
He said it wasn't close. He gave it to you. He said it wasn't close at all. He said that you was just a better fighter.
That's why I like his family so much. Cause listen, let me tell you something, right? I told Jarret, his family been like embracing me and showing me love way before this fight was even signed. They always been so classy. His mother walked us. And one time we was at the weigh-in in December 1st. We both fought on Deontay Wilder undercard, and I think one of his aunt or something like that walked to me. Let me take a picture. Like, hey, J-Rock. I'm just like, man, your folks about to fight. You know what I'm saying? But they just so classy, and you can tell that they're good people, and I respect that. You know what I mean? Because let me tell you something. There's some ignorant people out here. You know what I mean? And the fans wasn't even ignorant. Yeah, a couple little ignorant little jokers, but that's to be expected. You know what I mean? But he got a great family, man. He could tell because he's a great dude.
I got a question.
Oh man, here we go.
I got a question. How many of y'all guys was picking Jarret Hurd before the fight? Let's
Be honest.
A lot of bulls was. A lot of bulls. I said J-Rock going to take this home.
I had a tight fight. I had a 58-42 Hurd. I had it real tight.
He was honest.
I had it real tight.
Don't tell me this. But I also knew.
I ain't take no bets though, J-Rock. Niggas was trying to
I also knew his medal. See, Steve,
Right.
I know his medal. Y'all don't remember me, but I spent 4 days with you in Vegas.
The guy back there.
You don't remember? I was young.
Y'all got him covered.
I know your medal.
But it's a guy behind y'all named Cliff Rowe. He's the #1 historian in boxing in the country. He the only writer on Press Row tonight that picked Julian Williams, and y'all know it. It's all right to be wrong. Just say it. Y'all had Jarret Hurd. Y'all thought this was gonna be a freaking
A
funeral.
showcase fight.
Everybody was laughing.
I said fight of the year. I said this shit gonna be fight of the year.
Kept talking about all this. And that's
You
fine.
said no, I'm a dominator ass.
That's fine. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. And that's okay. Just be honest and just say I had him and I was wrong. That's all.
He was
And
the
give
only
my
one that was
guys
right. He did
props.
But now you got a 3-division world champion.
Who this
The
guy?
barbershop said you was gonna win.
You said I was gonna win?
During the fight.
Okay.
During the fight, I
Talking about
said.
doing the fight.
before the
That's
fight.
easy.
I had it 58-42, but your medal, like I
The
told
game plan he was going,
you,
he
I
did say
said
that
I
he
don't
did
know
that.
how you're gonna respond when the motherfucker lean on you and hit you with that quick shit.
Everybody thought that first of all, that quick stuff is just tap, 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 tap. He's not that big. That size get overrated. Size don't win fights, man. Skill win fights.
I knew you had the skills. I knew.
No. It's not my skill. It's his skill.
Okay.
I'm not saying he got
Beautiful.
bad skill, but that size, that shit is over. He kept doing like this at the weigh-in. I'm like, bro, you like a half inch taller. I've been fighting tall dudes my whole life. It's not height divisions, it's weight division.
But if a man got a roll with that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You kept it going. Some men learn the brain with what you got.
Don't mean nothing.
Yo, let's get dressed, champ. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go to that legacy
You
end.
know, I told him,
Then you want
had,
something else. You got to figure out something
that
else.
Hurd was going to win the fight, but I said, I said, listen, but I think a lot of people is overlooking you due to the fact of the Charlo loss. And people don't remember.
Forget a lot of people he was overlooking. They was in the locker room getting haircuts and playing music and shit. It was like today.
Yeah, tonight.
It was like,
How do you see that we over there get this haircut?
what rematch?
said it's
rematch clause.
I see it going to Philadelphia. It's in Philadelphia.
Hey, yo, J-Rock, one thing you said, what's his name, at the Charlo joint, you said, I ain't a champion right now, but I will get it. And I salute you because you did that
I
shit.
got it. Right,
You
y'all remember
you
that?
did that shit. I remember that
No,
shit.
what I said was, I said, I'm
bro.
still going to be world champion, just not
Just
today.
not tonight, baby.
Yeah,
You
no doubt about it.
But was it good like, when you first came in? You know, the hometown obviously booed you, but when you won, they actually were cheering you and congratulating you, and they gave you the love and support. How did that feel knowing that the fans was there when you're cheering you on?
It felt good. It felt good. It did. I'm not gonna lie, it felt good.
Go buy that 22 unit building. Go buy that 22
You think I
unit
ain't?
building.
You think I ain't? But I'm trying to be rich forever. I just don't want to be good for my career. That's the guru right there. He built properties from the ground up, new constructions. He told me the closing night too. I'm telling you business. Went to closing night 2 days ago on new construction. He told me everything I know about the real estate thing. Tell him, Steve. First time I busted in there with a check. What I run to do? What I run to do, Steve?
Bought a house.
Yeah, right off the back. I ain't buying a house. I
Before-
got one little corner.
Let me tell y'all something.
That joint probably fake. I wouldn't know. It's whack.
I'm not that proud. I'm not more proud that he won the title. But the thing I'm most proud of is that before he became champion, he never got to work again. Because he got enough real estate where he got an income for the rest of his life. And I told him that that's the key to this game, because you don't gotta take fights for money. You can take fights for glory, because he's 29 years old. He never gotta work again. Now he wasn't filthy rich, but he don't have to work. Nobody's gonna tell him what to do. He's not gonna be taking punches his whole career and torturing his body and then have to work. He got his own income. He got plenty of properties. He got a good portfolio. So it's not always about boxing. Sometimes you gotta do things out after boxing to set a kid up in life. Trainer, you gotta be a guy's trainer. You gotta be his mentor. You gotta do a whole lot of things, not just training him. So it's my job to make sure that he's straight in that area. Because if he's not, what happens is you get a little bit past your prime, a little bit longer than two, and you take fights and you're taking damage to your body because your money not right. Julian's gonna be able to leave boxing in about 6 to 7 fights and be good for the rest of his life, because he's good now. He never made $1 million. He never had a 7-figure payday, none of that. So he comes to the gym because he wants to. He comes to, now don't get me wrong, you solidify yourself financially as time goes on. But before this kid won the title, he never had to work. So that's the thing I'm most proud of. Now everything else is just icing on the cake. All this money right here, he get to save it for his kids and his kids' kids. It'll be generational kind of money. So it's not like, I see y'all guys, y'all, I know what y'all like. Y'all like all the dudes that talk all this shit and wear all of the iced out stuff. We got that shit too. But guess what? More important thing, man, is him saving his money.
I ain't making them jewelers rich. Fuck that. They can have all them jewels. That shit can't make you no money.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.